Well, I guess you can.
Okay.
I guess you can.
It's not offensive to society, so they don't mind.
Alrighty then. Okay, we're gonna pick up where we left off somewhere else. B-Hat. You fall through time and space. Paying attention, John?
Yep.
We're on you. You fall through time and space after your fifth or so death. And you finally you finally relax. And you feel yourself let go. And you close your eyes and you just want to go anywhere, somewhere. You feel the green grass of Elysium under you. You hope that wherever you go, there's no fucking bees. And
actually, no, he loved that bee.
Well, okay, well, there's no other bees, but unfortunately, that's not to be so because apparently you want to be around bees. So you fall through the grasses of Elysium and you see a giant beehive below you, like this massive honeycomb, and it's pulling you straight towards it. So all these bees come out of it, and you see them swarming around you, and they're all huge. They're all much larger than the bee you usually kept on your head. They're really big. They're like the same size as you. Okay, and so they fly up to you, and you see them. One of them takes its stinger and stabs you with it, and drains the vampirism out of you, and right into itself. And then it flies you into the honeycomb, and you find this giant bee there, this huge bee. And he seems to be. He looks like a bee, but at the same time, the dude is also wearing a cape, like a cape of a king, almost like a mockery of a human king. And he's got a little crown on his head. It's a little off to the side. And he looks over.
He drops his knees down.
He's a great warrior of the bee people. But we are happy to finally have you in our hallowed halls.
I can't believe I'm here! This is amazing!
He's like, we have seen that you have defeated many foes in our name. But we require one more mission from you. One more great act.
Hold on. As soon as he said that, he's like, I can't believe this. What? I'm sorry, what? Did you say another mission? I'm dead. It blew up.
We have brought you back from the dead. We have revived you with ancient dark bee knowledge.
Why?
He said, "Come with me." And he puts one bee arm around your back. You notice that bees don't have arms, but this guy does have an arm. And he walks you to like a window. You see all these regal bees around him too. They're all armored up, and they're bees, and they have the little antennas. They're all looking at you like with this great reverence as you go over to the little balcony he's showing you. He says, look outside upon the great kingdom that we have here, the bee kingdom. You see you're up in a tree. And it's huge, it's fucking massive. There's bees everywhere, flying around all over the place. They're all working. See them going out to like this massive freaking field, but everything's huge. You're tiny. You're the same size as the bees, or you're tiny, or everything else is really big. You're not really sure, but the bees are the same size.
He said,
do you see the grandness of our kingdom?
Yes! It's amazing!
It is threatened, Behat. This kingdom is threatened by great evil.
I can't.
We need you to stop it. Only you may stop it. The Terminus army comes to destroy this grand kingdom. He gestures at this massive tree, this mile-long tree that you're on top of. The Terminus army threatens our people with extinction. We need you to stop it, great warrior Behat.
As you wish.
Will you take this quest?
You see he's got a nervous look on his face. His hands are really sweaty, so he's kind of like going like this. He's like, yes.
Good. Excellent, Beat. This will be your final mission and quest on this world. After this, you may join us here as the conquering hero, and you may feast in the hallowed honey halls. Stop the Terminus army. In order to defeat them, you must find our grove in the human city of Kalandra. Find the Terminus army and destroy it.
Yes, I will go now. He like picks up a random stick. Let's go.
You realize that you have little bee wings on your back.
Oh, interesting.
You may fly out there and return to your home, the physical realm, and we will send another one to aid you. You see another great bee warrior step up to you. This guy's armor clad. He looks like a total badass. And he salutes you like with reverence.
He salutes him back.
This is Arthur. He will be with you. He will protect you. Arthur sticks out one arm, one big muscular arm, and for your arm, and he grasps your arm like Schwarzenegger and Black Dude. and Carl Weathers and Predator.
You son of a bitch.
Because the guy's hand is so strong, he's like.
You notice that your arm is really muscular in this world.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're fucking diesel. You look like Felnox, man. You're a fucking hard ass.
You son of a bitch.
So as soon as you clasp hands like this, you return to the physical realm. Everything around you gets blurry, and you gasp awake, and it's dark directly above you. I mean, you feel that you're in like some kind of tube, and directly above you is some kind of hatch. If you turn it, it'll open. You feel the weight of another bee on your head, and you know that it's Arthur.
He opens it up. He's like, "Oh."
Okay, as you
He looks at Arthur and he's like,
as you push the hatch open, you feel the cold hit you, like this incredible cold of reality, and you may be in some kind of iceberg or something like that, or some kind of glacier, and there's a hideous face in front of you. There's like this furry, fuzzy, white, but also reddish beard. These two beady eyes that are like bloodshot, and it's looking right at you, and it looks surprised because it was expecting something else. And he's very short, wears furs on his back, carries a very large weaponry, and in like this nasty-looking blackish armor. You realize that there's a dwarf right in front of you, and behind him are many other dwarves. Riondrake is that hatch
on the side.
That hatch that was opening up, B-Hat came out of it. Tyler, you there?
Is this some sort of joke? You got a magic bee on your head, do you? All right, that's real good. You're a friend of ours. Are you one of them? Oi, I got a question for you, lad. Does that bee make honey?
He looks at Arthur. No, not really. Well, I guess he can, kind of. He looks at Arthur again. What does Arthur do?
Arthur's very stoic. He's like a warrior. He's like a warrior bee. He's not as nervous as the other bee. He doesn't move at all. He just twitches a little. And you see his little stingers start to come out like he's ready to kick Riondrake's ass if he messes with you.
No, he doesn't make honey.
Well, he's not very much of a good bee now, is he? Why is he so large? Oh, that's none of the matter.
Okay.
You need to get out of the way. I was about to do an epic charge, you know. You're really ruining this for me, you know. Being a king and all.
He jumps out. He's like, please, go.
So,
what the hell?
You hear, Riondrake, you see the bridge of the Gotengo explode. And you know that Captain Claymore was in there. You think you saw Bellerophon in there right before it exploded. and it's gone. There's like nothing left of it. It's just like a big freaking hole in the side of the Gotengo, where the bridge used to be.
Oh, bloody hell! That's not good.
The dwarves are all scattering around you. They're basically taking formations, the Durgar, and preparing themselves for war. The Valera's Vengeance is right above you. The airship that betrayed you is directly above you guys. Basically, it's training its guns on other portions of the Gotengo, and it's starting to fire. And you see these missiles come out of the ship and start slamming into like vital systems of the Gotengo. It's taking out first, and the engine is taking out one of the wings on the side of it. It keeps firing. What do you do, man?
So, what do I see in the icy glacier? Do I see any buildings or some such?
No,
nothing.
It is a formless glacier. It looks like this, except without a ship anymore. The ship came out of the ice. There are some like plateaus off in the distance, but they're glacier plateaus. You do feel an unsteadiness to it. You're over the ocean of Moonwind. So this is some kind of glacier, some kind of thing that formed over the actual ocean itself.
And this ship is in the sky, firing down at us, right?
Yes, this ship right here.
I go over to my, first in command.
You see this grumpy-looking, angry-looking Durgar with sharp teeth, and it's a very spiky-looking gear.
Oi, lad.
King Riondrake, I don't think we can fight that from down here. We might have to bring it down.
Oh, I got a plan for that, lad. I got a plan for that. But do we have any, I don't know, wyverns we can fly here? I know I got me Sally.
There's the one that's inside the hold of the ship. The one you call Sally. That's about it.
Doesn't this ship got cannons or something? Bloody hell.
It does. It has that big drill there. But I don't think it's going to do anything without a crew. And the crew looks dead to me. You see, the bodies of the charred corpses of gnomes where the crew, where the bridge used to be, in that hole. You don't see Bellerophon.
Oh, I thought angels were supposed to stop missiles or something, or do magic to do stuff. Wasn't he an angel? You seen him? He's got the wings.
Excuse me, big bearded dwarf. What is that?
I forgot you were there. What's going on, my crazy little friend?
What is that thing? And he points at the Gotengo.
Oh, you mean that wee thing up in the sky? Oh, it's something
he pointed at the Gotengo, the one he came out of.
Oh, that's our ship. Completely looks like it's ruined. Got to get some more gnomes to fix it. It seems. We don't got any cannons.
Out of the hatch that opened and let out your dwarves, some of the refugees are starting to come out, and a lot of the Porthian, the warriors that Bellerophon commands, are starting to come out, and they're looking confused. They're looking up at the ship, and they're looking pretty angry. Those two frost giants step out, and they look ready. They look ready for action. They're looking warily at the dwarves, though. They're not big fans of Durgar still.
All right, I'm going to need explosives, laddies. Who's got dynamite? Anyone got gunpowder? I need a lot to bring that thing down.
That dwarf that was talking to you, let's give him a name. Make him a character. Let's do a dwarf random name generator.
Yes.
Random name generator.
Felipe, I completely have no equipment, right?
You have the exact same equipment you had in the other one. The beast somehow got. They managed to bring you back to life and send you with all the items you had across the ocean and into the Gotengo.
Okay.
The power of the bees.
My name is Gruck Icebreaker.
Rook
King.
Icebreaker.
Gruck.
Gruck.
King Riondrake. I think we can help you with explosives. I think we can help you a lot. I'll mobilize them. I think we can even build something that'll send the explosives up there. But you may have to distract them for a little while.
Oh, Gruck, I like what you're thinking. Where's my Sally?
One of the other dwarves walks over and shows you a white flag. Perhaps you can parley and waste their time while we build some catapults.
Parley?
They have this nasty, the guy's like nasty, toothy grin. You can't wait. Like, it won't take us long.
Oh, I have no doubt. We are the dwarves after all. None can compare. So I take the white flag and I whistle for Sally.
He turns back and he says something to some of the other dwarves, and pretty much every dwarf in your little army gets a sadistic grin on its face as they go back into the Kotengo. They leave a force of about 20 of them with you, just in case. So you're trying to find Sally?
Yep, I'm trying to whistle for Sally. If that doesn't work, I go in and try to find Sally.
We'll get Sally for you. Stay out here. Rally. Do something. They go inside. They try and find. They'll find Sally.
All right. So I select 5 out of my force of 20.
Yeah.
And I send them north, south, east, and west to see if they can find anything.
All right. They head down. They go north, south, east, and west. And after a little while, maybe about 15 minutes, one of them runs back to you. He's like, boss, that plateau over there. You see it? You see this massive plateau where he's pointing, and there's 2 holes. I think that's John. John, please mute yourself. There's like these 2 holes against the side of that plateau, and there's smoke coming out of them. It's like there's some kind of structure inside the plateau itself, some large, dark structure. There's smoke coming out of it. There's something there. It's not dwarven made. It's garbage. It's broken. There's smoke coming out. Much like this ridiculous ship we're in. The gnomes build shit.
Well, maybe we can salvage a wee bit of... Maybe they got a cannon in their other shitty build. Something.
You want to say anything to these pirates to make them stop shooting at us first?
Oh, that's the plan. That's the plan. But we need Sally. Where is my Sally?
Okay, the ship is starting to hover. It's still hovering over you guys. On the ship itself, the lion and Krill are surrounded by black maggots and his forces. And I don't know what you guys are trying to do with them. Black maggot, this thing right here, he's bristling with items. He's got this big, nasty fucking spear in his hands, and he's looking over at you, particularly at Krill, like he's some kind of like he's meat. He's like, "You're not one of my kind. Where are you from?"
Or a land where the finest spices could be collected.
You sell spices?
Why, yes.
You mean you give me spices? Show me what you have.
Why, I could supply you with spices, for sure.
Unlimited.
This is where the lion face palms. He just buries his head.
Yes.
As he says this to you, he gets closer and closer to you, like he's starting to like push you slowly towards the edge of the ship.
Spices are not all that I sell. I sell many other things.
And where are your spices?
On the ship.
As well as on the ship.
He keeps backing
as
you up.
As well as a portal entrance.
He keeps backing you up to the edge.
Surely this is enough cannon fire. You've You've completely destroyed the bridge and everyone on it. You've destroyed the engines. It cannot move.
The massive bugbear that seems to be this guy's personal bodyguard is standing very close to you, Lion. And he puts one big meaty paw on your shoulder. I like your armor. It's shiny.
Yes. I believe it is.
It's starting to dawn on me, this is a Black Maggot, that I only need one hostage. So the merchant here can help me with the spices, can't you, merchant?
Yes, with various trades as well.
And they're below, aren't they?
Yes.
Go get them. He kicks you off the ship. He rolls to hit you. What's your armor class?
Good.
Jesus Christ. If anyone's going to be able to survive, it's that damn
Class
lizard.
is 8.
Armor class is 8. He rolled like 25. He puts one big reptilian fucking clawed leg that looks a lot larger than one of yours and shoves you right off the ship. So you start falling and flipping through the air. You got anything you can use to survive?
Oh, God.
Well, I'll give him a chance to think while he takes a nosedive. A Black Maggot pulls that huge fucking the halberd, and he turns around and he faces the lion. You have.
Can I ask, what is the state of the ship?
Wait, hold on. Do you have any objections to your friend going to find spices for me?
Well, seeing as he's a lizard, I'm sure that the fall probably won't affect him. I am not too familiar with these races.
Well, maybe I should show you a little bit about reptiles. And he shows you the claws on his on a meaty fucking paw that he carries. You're looking at him and you notice that this dude is bristling with magic. There's magical items all over. Even the fucking claws seem to have something on the edge that glows with energy.
You named yourself a pirate king, yes?
I did.
Well, with the strategy you employ, it is clear that you are.
I understand your ship has some very powerful individuals on it. If I haven't killed any of them on the bridge, I'd like to meet some of them. Lion, is that your name? That's the name you gave the other Black Maggot.
Yes, I am the lion.
Is it all right for me to call you Lion?
That would suit me just fine.
All right, Lion. Who's on your ship?
We have 2 kings. A dwarf king and a Porthian king.
Jonathan, mute yourself.
Oh, sorry.
You make a ton of noise. Porthian king. Which one? The new one or the old one?
The old one.
The old one.
There's a new one.
The new one probably wouldn't be caught dead on that ship. He's a little more like me. So I'm
unaware of any
you mean the
new
paladin.
king.
You hear that, boys?
Yes.
We got a big fish. I heard that there's another one on this ship. A wizard. One that likes to blow things up. Is he on there? Feral dogs, they tell me.
I am not sure, but there are a great many wizards on the board. Very peculiar ones, and one of them I believe you just shoved off this ship.
Well, that was a wizard. It might be interesting then. Why don't you come with me, Lion, and see what happens? He walks over to the edge and he looks down. So, Krill, you can now unmute yourself. What do you do to survive a fall off the Valaire's vengeance?
Okay, one question. Is the ship metal or just mostly wood?
It is a combination of both. It's mostly metal.
Alright. And I cast sleep to use its secondary effect.
Okay. So roll to cast.
Right.
And give me the page. You're casting sleep. Well, there's no one really in sight at this point. So you can't put anyone to sleep. You're just casting a period.
For the mercurial effect, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Roll just to make sure you don't.
Page 155.
What, John?
I think you said page 55 or 155, maybe?
Page 55.
It can't be in page 55. Give me
155.
Sorry, 155. Alright, give me a second. Just need to check the bonuses real quick.
Jesus Christ. You rolled a 30.
Oh shit.
Good thing you weren't aiming at anyone.
What the fuck?
Good thing you weren't aiming.
Dude, I don't think it matters if he aims at somebody. I think
He would have put somebody in a coma.
Dude, I think he just knocked out like the whole area for like 30 miles. That's usually what that
He entire
means.
ship to sleep with that roll. So
It's funny.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, birds start falling out of the skies.
Yeah.
The pilot at the helm. He's like,
was it
Dude,
Mercurial
Jesus
effect,
Christ, he
Jonathan?
just
Alright, what I'm trying to do is use corrosion touch to use my claws to grab towards the edge of the ship.
What did you try to use?
Corrosion touch.
Corrosive touch?
or
Corrosion touch.
corrosion.
You did like some serious, like labyrinthine maneuver to get to corrosive touch. Okay. Roll a dexterity roll to grab onto the side of the ship.
oh my god. Jesus Christ, I read what a 30 does.
Yeah,
Jesus
you
Christ.
could have put the whole ship to sleep.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it doesn't specify any specific direction though. It's just
Alright.
all unfriendly creatures within a 200-foot radius must make a saving throw or fall asleep. Sleep is natural, and the targets can be awakened with normal means. Water on the face. Yeah, okay, I'll let this fly.
Huh? What happened?
You just put half the ship to sleep. But go ahead, roll dexterity roll to catch onto the ship. That's awesome. So you put half of the ship to sleep. You reach out with your corrosive touch and grab onto the side of it, and the corrosive touch basically burns through the fucking the metal and the thing, and it doesn't work. You continue to fall
Shit.
sky, but half the ship is asleep. So back up. I'll let you try and consider an actual spell to help you. And continue your fall. I'm gonna roll right now a 1d4. This is how many rounds before you splatter to the ground.
Pretty much.
One round. You have one more chance.
Oh,
People on board
and
the ship, Black Maggot is fucking laughing. Him and all the pirates on the deck are cracking up. They're laughing. They're like, "Lion, he's having trouble with those spices. He doesn't seem to be able to find them." And he slaps you on the back of your, very playfully slaps your shoulder. Like, he's a funny lizard. You were saying there was something about him that was formidable?
Magic.
Yeah, I saw. And then the ship you see the ship basically the entire ship, start to turn to the side, and the missiles stop firing, And Black Maggot turns to Clumsy Foul Up. He's like, Foul Up! What the hell is going on? Foul Up goes, I don't know, boss. He said, get down there and find out. And like half the crew on deck run downstairs, and one of them comes back like a little goblin-looking creature. He goes, boss, everyone's sleeping down below. He's like, damn it! He grabs the little goblin and he's like, go get that spice merchant and bring him back. And he throws him on the ship. And the little goblin starts to scream. That's a scream, and then it grows like these wings. Like they look like they look like they look like dragonfly wings. And he starts to hover for a second, and he starts flying down towards Krill. But Krill hasn't seen him yet. Do you do anything, Lion, during this confusion?
I don't know what to do. So
Black Man, he's still hovering over you. He's still massive and terrifying looking, but he looks actually distracted enough that you can actually get some kind of move off.
A level 1 trying to attack a level 5. I like the idea
level
of
5. You're in for a stunning.
I'm gonna commit suicide.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah, pretty much. If I fucking do anything. I'm level 2. Wow. Never mind. I might be able to do something. Okay.
You can do it.
My mighty deed is a 1d4.
You're gonna strike him. The lion has balls.
I have no intention of striking him.
Do it.
It has nothing to do with a strike.
Do it.
Nope. It's a classic move that almost happens in every single video game.
It's not a video game.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm gonna pull this move off because we're both right next to a ledge. So.
Oh boy.
Oh god, man. Let's see. Go back to Krill for a second so I can process what I should do with a guy that can instant kill me.
Okay, I'm not going to do that. You have to decide now.
I'm gonna shove him.
Nothing.
I'm gonna shove him. Fuck it. I failed. That is the lion.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen. Every fucking time.
Roll the hit.
Every fucking time. I never get a good fucking roll.
You might roll a 20, bro.
Roll 20 so they
With the lion, you can never go lower.
If you roll and you actually hit his armor, then you do get a contest of strength. So.
Okay, let's see. I get a +1 with my strength, and that's +2. All right, let's go. Yes.
Okay. You push into his armor and attempt to tilt him off balance. You see his he turns to you for a second. You see that one eye staring at you, fury, and then it switches to amusement. And as you hear a snap, and the air around you cracks, and what you were trying to do to him happens to you. Basically, you bounce right off some kind of energy field that crackles, and you start flying back, Black towards the ship. He reaches out and grabs you, and steadies you. I know, the ship is about to tilt. It's all right, little lion. Come with me, Malone. We need to fix things. What do you mean? He steadied you.
Yeah,
He knew what you did, but he knew what you did, but maybe then he doesn't know what you did. He's got if lizards could smile, he's got a little grin on his face.
Yes. Sure.
All right, go ahead, Krill.
I'm gonna cast Planar Step.
That's what you should cast in the first place.
I was just saying he probably got Featherfall and everything. He's like, I'm going to fire.
Do something crazy. He did do something awesome though to the ship. The ship is coming down. It's going down because of what he did.
Let's hope this works.
Nice. Very nice.
You rolled another fucking. Oh, you rolled 20. Nice. Okay, so give me the page number of the spell you cast. No?
225.
225. All right. For future reference, give me the damn page number before you roll. Like we've always done.
Right.
All right, go ahead. First roll 1d3.
1d3.
If you'd like, one of us who have funky dice will roll it for you. If you wish. I have funky dice.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, I don't roll for you. All right, it manifests as you sneak a glance below Lion one last time to see if Krill splattered on the ice, and you saw him explode. Like his entire body exploded in a puff of smoke. So, what did you roll? 20?
Yeah.
Okay, you may travel up to a location up to 2,000 miles distant on this world or any adjacent moon or planet.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It has to be somewhere that you're familiar with. Where are you going?
I'm going in the merchant shot where,
Alfred is?
yes.
Right. So you appear next to Alfred. The emergency lights are on, so everything's red in here. And Alfred looks over at you, and he's like, "There's something like a little hand sticking out of his mouth." And he goes, "You didn't see that? Tiny, little gnomish shaped hand." He's like, "Hi, Krill. How's it going?"
Fine. Problem? The very people that are at the other ship are going to try to kill us. They're also going to try to rob our spices.
We must send them back through the portal, Krill. Should I open it?
Yes.
he walks over, his little hands over, and he casts a spell, and the portal opens to your world, your home world. And the velociraptors come through. They're all dressed. They got clothes on now. They look respectable, and like merchants. And he starts take the merchandise back through. Take it to our secure location. And the velociraptors, within 2 or 3 minutes, empty out the entire shop. Krill, Master Krill, are we going through also? Or are we staying here?
Yes, we are. Do you have a device that can see through worlds?
See through worlds? What do you mean?
Like, we can check over here and see if the coast is clear. I have a feeling they might abandon this place later, so we can go back in and check for survivors. More survivors means more cells of spices.
Yes, I can, Master Krill. Not see through worlds, but what we can do is send one of our pterodactyls through, and they can check.
Yes, that should be done.
Excellent. Through the portal, then, intrepid warriors. And he steps through a portal and takes the device with him, and you follow him.
Yeah.
Krill's completely escaped. The entire terrible situation. So, Lion, you saw Krill explode. That's what you saw.
The
death of a lizard.
And Black Mag is like, come on, let's go below. We gotta see what's going on, shall we? And he heads and he pulls out that big spear and prods you towards the hole of the ship. Are you going?
Yep.
Lion, I'd really like to put away the spear. Are you going to promise me not to try shoving me off the ship again?
Well, no.
He looks like he looks surprised. He's like, well, I can respect that. I can respect that very well. You're still going first. And he pokes you with the spear. Go below, sir.
He goes.
All right. You walk through the ship, and you, him, and Clumsy Foul Up are walk through a good chunk of the ship, and you pass next to something that basically what you think may be the engine of the ship. You do feel it rocking a bit, like they're starting to stabilize it, but it's still not completely stable. They're still having some kind of issues. You walk by this what looks like a massive engine, and the engine's humming. There's like this incredible light coming from it, almost blinding. Do you say anything? Do you look at it? What do you do?
So, could you describe the room again?
It's an engine. It's difficult to describe. It's futuristic. It looks like something out of Star Trek. Some kind of humming engine, and there's a massive, like a massive, like an engine. There's a massive thing made of metal with lights on it, and it's chugging along. And if you look at the lights in the middle, what's inside of the heart of this thing, they're fucking brilliant. They're very, very powerful. They're almost blinding. It's
all right. So, if there's nothing else of interest, I keep going where I'm being directed.
Do you study it? Black Mag looks almost proud. He's stopping here so you can see it because he sees you're showing interest in it. If you don't show any more interest, he'll pull you along.
All right, I'll examine it to the best of my ability. Then, should I?
Pretty
intelligent.
Pretty, isn't it? He's asking you. Go ahead, roll an intelligence.
Oops, wrong one.
That's your intelligence? Okay. Yep. The lights that are coming from it within it are divine. You've seen them before. Bellerophon's wings. When he starts to power up and he's about to like whip some ass, they glow with the same color.
My God. Divinity. There's divine energy in you.
Yes.
Engine?
Yes.
Is that what this is?
Yes, this is why we're here. I have wizards on board this ship, the Lion, and they've built me an engine. A quite powerful one. Their plans have been stolen multiple times, as a matter of fact. Spies have been on my ship and they've taken this technology that they built. I believe the wizards of Calandra have made some kind of item, much like this one, just on a grander scale.
This technology is also confounding.
Look through one of the grates. Look inside of it. I'll make it dim. He walks over, he hits some kind of switch, and the lights dim so they're no longer blinding. You can look inside.
I look.
You see something like Bellerophon in there. It's faded, and it's on its knees, and but it's looking right at you. It looks like an angel, and it's buck naked, and its wings are spread out, and something is holding them spread, and its arms are also being held by something that you can't see at all. It's just like dead space. and it looks right at you with a fucking fury in its eyes. Around it are extra arms. It's got arms, but it looks like it has the arms of other people draped over its shoulders, and then over its groin, and their leg covers its groin area, and then at least 6 extra arms along its body. They're not it. They don't. You don't. Something about it. Those arms tell you they don't belong to this creature. They're the arms of somebody else.
Well, I should expect no less of a pirate king. In my world, angels are extinct, but in yours, they're used as power sources.
Oh, this is the first one. First one that we've figured out we can use to power these ships. But you have one on board that ship below. I think I'd like to talk.
You are a pirate king. For that, he is beyond human. He's not quite an angel, but he's something else.
He used to be one, as far as I've heard.
He looks like it.
There's still a touch of it. I'll figure out a way to channel it. Keep moving, Lion. You keep going?
Yep.
Alright. You guys head deeper into the ship. Okay, Krill is gone. We're gonna jump over to Bellerophon and company.
Yeah, the Lion earnestly thinks that Krill fucking died. He's like, well, now I know. Lizards can't survive falls.
Alright, meanwhile, inside the world engine, Bellerophon and Felnox, you're outside of it. Seth
you have to change your picture.
Pretty Princess are outside of the world engine. They didn't enter the world engine. Yes, I love your picture. So, John, you're here. You're playing Felnox. You guys have been shown the massive body of Arcanon Rex. He's in absolute agony. He doesn't seem to have noticed that you even came in here. And Archpriest Kalendros is with you guys.
Is that truly him?
It is him. It is his divine energy. Bellerophon. We captured him using the same bit of maneuvering and power and technique that we used to take some of your divinity. This is why I initially apologized for what we did. We needed it for this. We've managed to defeat the creature that was undefeatable. The one who desecrated our god. The one who turned our world upside down. Do you not notice that for a while there the sky was red? For a while there the oceans were insane. You weren't on land. You didn't see what happened to us. Corruption everywhere. Magic changed overnight. All of us developed great corruptions. He looks over at Felnox, your hand. You had a corruption there.
He goes, yes, and I was actually going to ask you why it's missing.
We are within.
As he moves his arm up, and all you see is the sleeve flapping up and down.
We are within Arcanon Rex's view of reality. We are still at the world engine. We are within the world engine. But if you come close to Rex, you see what he sees. You see the cosmos itself. Some of you have been close to him, haven't you, Bellerophon?
Yeah, we fought.
What happened when you stepped within his sight? Did not the world transform around you? Did you not see stars?
Yes, I did.
Well, this is what he sees now. This is the manifestation of his agony. He is just energy. He is not there being held up by a crucifix. This is what he sees. This is what he imagines. This is what he creates himself, his own reality. This is what he imagines. This is what happens. He is nothing but energy. What we took was his energy. We still need more to complete the engine.
This is his body, though, not just his energy.
He no longer has a body. In the material plane, he believes he has one, so he grew one. As you can see, the Archanon Rex we knew was missing a heart. He no longer has it. He has it again, as you can see. It is back in his chest. This is not his original heart, though I believe some of your friends were within contact of his original heart recently, and they did nothing to acquire it. Is this true, Felnox of the Flame?
We did have a chance to try to acquire his heart. It would have been a great risk, and at that time, it was kind of a group decision not to go for the heart.
Really, it wasn't?
Excuse me?
I believe the king was not there on that occasion.
I'm sorry, when I said group decision, I meant the group that was there.
Yes. His heart remains.
I did want to go for the heart, but unfortunately...
His original heart remains on our world. He has a new one. And that is the one he's recreated for himself, and we pulled him back into the physical plane. So while this is just his dreams become reality. We will use his dreams, Bellerophon, of Porthos. We have already used them. As you can see, the city is no longer corrupted. Calandra is completely under our control. We have reshaped our world. While the skies were red for a while, they no longer are red. The world was sundered, it was split apart.
I do have a question for you.
Sir?
High Priest. Sorry to cut you off. It's just, what happens if he ever considers himself free?
That is the purpose of the dreamers around us. Their dreams fight his dream. They control his dream as much as they can.
Oh, I see.
Though they may eventually lose that battle, which is why we require one more ingredient to finish our scheme. We wish to reshape our world. We wish to remove chaos completely from it. Completely end chaos in every way, shape, or form. We will use Rex to do it, but we require one more ingredient, and that ingredient is a being of divinity. Bellerophon, not you. You have suffered enough, and we have taken enough from you. But you can help us.
How?
On board the ship controlled by Captain Black Maggot is an angel called Hyperion, an archangel, a powerful one that avenges your true self, battled alongside years and years ago. You do not remember him as you don't have all your memories. Jonathan, mute yourself.
Nope. Sorry.
He was captured using a technique that we then copied to acquire Archanon Rex. Captured by a despicable servant of chaos for his own means. Can you and your friend Felnox find Hyperion and bring him to us so that we can complete this mission and remove chaos entirely from our world?
Well, what about the balance?
We will create a new reality with a new balance that removes the gods of chaos that have tormented us for millennia. On the other side of our world, I apologize. On the other side of our world is another aspect of chaos. We are in a race, Lord Bellerophon. This aspect of chaos will do the exact opposite of what we are planning. It plans on destroying our world and creating a brand new one without law, and a universe completely devoid of law and with nothing but chaos. We are racing it.
Who is doing that?
A weapon called Stormbringer. It is using a tool called Koligar to kill and drain and kill and drain.
I know Kolagar. I met him once,
Yes.
but I thought he died.
He did. He was revived by your friend, the Grand Duchess. She also revived most of Porthos. But she created of them a new race called the Eternals. They now live forever in twisted bodies made of chaos incarnate.
And you're saying Hyperion's a prisoner?
He is a prisoner. We need him here. He is the final ingredient. He will not be made to do what we need him to do without his choice. He will be able to make that choice and decide whether he wants to do it. We will not force him. Do not make your decision now. I will send you back. I will bring you back to your friend Rosalax. And then Rosalax will return you. See Hyperion. I know you wish to go and battle Black Magnet. See him.
If you don't mind me asking,
for a split second, you see like his mask of total calm like crack when freaking Felnox interrupts him. And he looks over at him, and for a second, dude, his eyebrows arch up, and he looks absolutely furious. He was interrupted, but he composes himself. He controls himself completely. And looks right at you. Yes, sir.
Sorry. I was actually interested in the new world you wish to create.
Tell me about it. What questions do you have? Felnox, the flame.
Well, you seem to already have an idea as to what world you wish to create. I just wanted to know more about it. It's very interesting.
It is one devoid of chaos. No more creatures of chaos. No more magic as we know it. It will only be the magic of light and justice. The gods of light and justice will remain. Bahamut will be at his apex. Zeus, Odin, all of them will be the great ones.
And what about the good people who, yes, they are not 100% good, but somewhat with chaos? I've met some.
As long as they are people. As people are beings of law and justice. Does not mean we will murder everyone that doesn't align directly with us. This will not happen for Bellerophon. But the races and the beings of chaos are not welcome in this world. They will no longer exist when we're finished. Again, this is a lot. I invite you to think on it. And understand we can only do this with your assistance. And see what we've already done with it. See our city, how beautiful it is. How the corruption is gone. The corruption of chaos. Completely gone. I shall return you to your friends.
Yes. We must get Hyperion.
He starts to walk. Yes? He's very, very, very... He never gets irritated with Bellerophon. He gets irritated easily with Bellerophon. Have you noticed?
What will happen with Rex?
Rex will die. As he deserves to die. For what he has done. We will end his agony. He turns around, he steps through the gate that brings you in here, outside of the machine. Do you guys follow him?
Yeah.
Okay. As you follow him, Felnox, you may roll. Bellerophon is following. Felnox, you sense something. You may make a roll. Use your magic abilities, personality, whichever, or intelligence, whichever one's higher. You have no bonuses on intelligence or personality.
Wow. So Felnox has no bonuses? That's great. You're level 1?
There you go. For a split second, as you start to step away, off in the distance of this alien landscape, okay, far away from the dragon, far away from you, you see a dot. A little dot, really far away, before you step through.
no.
Can I tell anything else from the dot?
Nope. Something in the distance, and it's moving. It's almost like it's coming.
Seriously, he followed us here?
What?
I said, seriously, he followed us here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
No
A big
idea.
tidal wave of rocks?
I have no idea what you're talking about, man. You saw a dot. I don't know where you where you
Bellerophon about
that
it.
dot could be.
What do you mean?
You know, you're just gonna let the tide walk over and kill fucking. That's the goddamn tide. Here, let me show you what's at stake. This is at stake right here. See this?
So you guys stepped through Pretty Princess. What have you and Seth been doing with
Okay, I've been pretty much
10 minutes or in the
you know, I've just been grabbing Seth's tail, kind of carrying him every now and then, following Seth around. We probably
Steph has been looking at every painting or anything that he thinks is art.
Seth, you run into what looks like a statue of a hovering statue. It's strange, and it seems to be hovering right in front of you. It's wearing robes, the statue, and it has tentacles coming out of its head, and it's looking at you like you're strange. And you realize it's not a statue.
Pretty Princess slaps it. Pretty Princess slaps the tentacles.
The tentacles basically start freaking going crazy. What is that? How did you reach me up here? He's looking down at you. To him, you're short. So you're not as tall as you look.
Yes, it's a strange capability that she emits. She has great strength, but it's unknown how she's doing that.
It's magic.
To Seth, a kobold. We have used your race many times for our conquests.
Pretty Princess grabs Seth and then carries him above him, so Seth is on eye level with the mind flare.
If it's a fight that you want to hire me for, then I will happily agree. Just point the direction.
Not yet, kobold. Not yet. But you may be in for fighting soon. Your friends are returning now. Archpriest Kellandros, Bellerophon, and Felnox. And a bewildered-looking Felnox stepped through the portal. Felnox looks like he's very pale from what he saw.
You see, like, Pretty Princess is on all fours, letting the kobold stand on his back.
What are you doing?
I am talking to, I'm not sure what to call. What's your name?
He's an octopus. Look, he slaps the tentacles again.
You guys see a black hooded individual basically come out of a wall and walk up to Archpriest Kellandros. He whispers something to him, and Kellandros nods. He turns back to you. I bid you adieu, my friends. I have pressing matters of state that called me. The crystals you have on you, Bellerophon, Felnox. You may use them to return here, and directly to the palace if you wish, at any time.
Oh, hold up, old man. I got something for you. So Pretty Princess walks over, and it's very hard to comprehend where this comes from, but like it kind of looks like he is reaching into his very small underwear and pulling out like spices. My daddy, whenever he does that state crap, he uses these to ease his mind. I stole a few so I can give them to my friends. And she drops it in his hands.
Kellandros is like, yes, well, I will attend to Princess. I will absolutely use these spices.
Great.
He hands them to the robed individual. Return these to my room. The robed individual sneaks a glance over to you. He looks like confused. You notice Bellerophon, the robed individual, is a copy of Caliban, much younger. It looks just like him. He doesn't look at you like you recognize him. And they both him and Kellandros disappear. They disappear. poof out of existence.
I turn to Bellerophon, and I whispered this to it as much as possible, so as little people hear. I saw this tide on the way out.
That's not good.
Yeah. Especially if all those minds linked with his, we're in trouble.
Seth, you see that? Them two are whispering. That means it's a game.
Yeah.
Go get it.
I look at the massive human being standing in front of me. Do I notice the big shiny medallion on his neck?
Yes.
I check my neck. I'm like, oh.
You roll intelligence to see if you figure that out. I know you figure it out playing, but roll intelligence.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. The pretty princess totally robbed you.
Oh, princess! It seems that you have found my precious medallion.
Found? What the hell are you talking about? No.
Are you saying you didn't find my medallion?
Nah. I don't know nothing about you. No medallion, no nothing.
That is.
Also, you don't got much in your pockets. You're lame.
If you don't mind, please returning my medallion to me.
It ain't your medallion. Look, it even got my name on it. You see, like really shitty writing on it. You can't even tell what it is, but it's writing.
How about this? You return my medallion to me, and later on, I will give you.
On it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Way to go with the stereotype. Where?
How about you give me? How about this? If you return my medallion to me, I'll help you get a magical item later.
What the hell is a magical? What the hell is you speaking fake words again? Gibberish. That's why you have that dunce hat on your head. What the hell? Now I'll tell you what. You give me a shiny, that'd be different.
What
you got me a shiny?
Are you talking about?
I'm talking about a shiny.
His medallion that he stole from you.
You got a shiny?
I got some gold.
What the hell? Hell no. That's what I gave to you because I thought you were disabled. I'm talking about real shiny. Like super stuff. You know, like old people hold it when they're praying to some weird thing in the sky. I'm talking about real stuff.
I'm not a cleric, but I can help you make something similar.
What the hell is a cleric?
A priest.
Priest? I don't know too many priests. I mean, the priest I know, he's always covered in gold.
I am a cleric.
Oh, word? You a cleric?
Yes, I am.
Have shiny stuff?
No. My people do have shiny stuff that we've taken from the conquered civilizations. We have encountered.
See, Octopus Man, he's cooler than you. He conquered civilizations, whatever the hell that means.
The item around your neck, princess, is one of great power.
Oh, word? I ain't gonna give it back to you then. He crosses his big muscular arms. Oh, God.
Princess, with all due respect, it is my item. Please just return it.
No, it ain't. You lying. I found this on the floor.
No, I'm sure you found it around my neck.
What?
How you flipped it off, I don't know.
Bellerophon, should we be leaving now?
Yes, we should.
Good.
Princess, please return the necklace to him. I think he's just wording it improperly, but he doesn't understand that you found it on the floor and you're returning it to him.
Exactly. He keeps thinking that it's his necklace. He just wants my necklace that I found.
See,
I
what
stole off of one of these fools, and he slaps one of the freaking. He slaps one of the cleaners.
Felnox, why don't you give her a reward for finding your necklace?
Give
He
me
already
some.
said that, didn't he?
All I have is 30 gold.
No, you don't. I gave you 200. The hell you talking? You don't know how to count, fool?
The other priest took it. Well, technically, I gave it to him because I thought
You
it was.
gave it to that old man. I already gave him spices.
Yep.
Daddy loves to use spices whenever he's dealing with stuff he don't like. He calls it bullshit. Now, I'll tell you what. Give me your staff.
He hands over the staff.
Hell yeah! And he chucks the fucking the necklace all the way across the room. He doesn't even look at you. He just chucks it somewhere far away.
I run over. I grab the necklace.
It lands next to one of the soulless, and the soulless like reach over and pick it up. Is looking at it like, wow.
Respectfully, that is my item. May I please have it back?
The soulless just looks at you blankly and puts it in your hand.
Thank you. I put it around my neck, back in my robe, where it's not visible, and I just go back to the group.
I cast idiot upon thee, and he points a staff on at Felnox.
What does that staff do, John? Does it have any powers?
Absolutely nothing. But when he says I cast idiot, Felnox literally does that for like a minute.
Hey, Felnox, you notice something odd has happened. You're still missing the hand.
Great.
Seems your hand's still not back. Come, let's go shopping. Maybe we could fix that.
Oh, we're gonna go shopping? I love going shopping. A lot of pretty dresses out there.
I'm sure Felnox will buy you a dress because he owes you one. So, come on. Yes.
That's right, he does.
Shall I teleport you to the merchant's quarter?
Yes,
please. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Tentacle Man. You're the coolest.
Yes, please.
Let's go. Grozlax does his thing. He puts his hands together and he starts to split them up. And as he does that, you all teleport towards the mage's quarter. But Bellerophon takes a detour. And as all of you are teleporting, all of you just blink and then you're somewhere else. Bellerophon doesn't. Bellerophon feels that he is in the mind of the Elder Brain. And the Elder Brain starts sending images into his head. And the images that the Elder Brain sends into Bellerophon's head are the images of what the world engine will do. And Bellerophon sees the wholesale destruction of all of chaos. You see every single being of chaos completely annihilated, basically crumble into dust like Thanos' little snap thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you see all the dragons. You see all the and I'm talking every one of them. Lawful, good, neutral, every single one of them crumble into dust. You see all the elves crumble into dust. You see Elijah, who's half elf, crumble into dust. You see every single bit of it as it's done. And then a rigid world afterward. A world controlled by Templar. Basically, all of them dressed in white and serving Bahamut and serving the other gods of law. But like nothing. You can't say anything. You can't answer back. You have to do what they say. And it turns into everyone's wearing masks for COVID-19 now. And so in this new world, and the brain tells you, it says to you, this is what they plan.
I had an idea of this. I actually do not agree with it.
You will live, but all of us will be destroyed.
No, my master will. My father would not want this.
His voice is no longer with us. They block him just like they block us from movement, from action. Their powers are growing as they master the world engine.
Well,
I can get you back into the temple and you can destroy it with a team. You will. will teleport you into the temple.
Sounds like a good idea, but you have to do something for me.
Of course.
You need to get Hyperion out of there. I will not leave one of my brothers incarcerated.
No, Bellerophon. I will send you back to your friends. You can get Hyperion out and convince him to help you. You will need all your greatest warriors if you wish to siege and attack the Archmages. You will send Droslax to help you, and a few of our warriors as well.
What do they have on you? What is during the trial? It seemed like they had some control over you.
They have promised us that they will destroy our city when they change reality. The first thing they did when they took the world engine was kill half of us. Our home, the city has only half of its original population.
Our original agreement stands.
It never. Jonathan, mute.
Oh, sorry.
We will help each other then. I did not trust this world engine. I had an idea that this is what they were planning, but your visions help cement that thought. We will do this.
There are other potential allies.
Like who?
The Emperor Vaj. You wish an audience with him. He despises the Archmages.
I figure the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Or for a short time anyway, so
they have detected our conversation.
Take me to the market. I need to go do some shopping and get them off my scent, and then I will go meet with Emperor Vaj.
Lord Bellerophon, they have detected our conversation. I will send you as close to the market and to your friends as I can. You will also be close to Emperor Vaj. The rest you'll have to do yourself.
Okay, send Drozalax, because if Drozalax is near me, then the conversation that they're sensing, we could probably fool them into thinking it's just a conversation with Drozalax, because you all connected.
I will try. Okay, all of you feel the teleportation interrupted, and you hear the voice of Archpriest Kellandros. Tisk, tisk. I didn't want to do this. And all of you do not teleport to the market. You teleport to some other place. Now you're in this an enormous windswept cliff. It's impossibly fucking high. And you're right in the fucking middle of the cliff. Each of you standing separately on a ledge facing the ocean. And you see these huge waves crashing from the ocean straight for you. And you feel the cold coming off that ocean. It's crazy fucking cold. Snap and slam right into you. All along this wall are prisoners. People chained up against the wall itself. And they look over at you and they're like, and they look wary. And each one of them is carrying a one weapon and armor. And they're wearing armor, but they look like they've been fighting all fucking day.
I look over at the high priest. Excuse me, Kellandros, what is going on? We were supposed to go to the market.
Kellandros is not with you.
Oh, crap.
You're on this cliff facing the ocean, slamming, that's about to basically rise up and slam into the cliff because he intercepted the teleporting. He sent you there. Bellerophon, you may roll an intelligence roll if you don't already know where you are. I'll remind you where you are.
Purgatory.
No.
I'm aware where we are.
Nope. Two of the players here have been there before. They both know. The characters don't.
Nope. Characters don't know at all.
Their characters don't, but we know where we are.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me get my status.
Well, Jonathan and Tyler have been here. With all the characters.
Ooh, nice.
You instantly remember that Reddington told you about a place called the Storm Wall and described this exactly. You see the ice, you feel the icy cold coming from the ocean, and on the waves, you see storm riders.
Storm riders.
And they're riding on the waves themselves. The waves basically turn into horses as they head straight for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
why
are you guys?
Damn.
So Felix, you made the part one.
Right.
I'm gonna go back to Riondrake's group.
Okay.
Oh,
If you want to hang
hell
around
no.
and see that, you can. If not, you kind of need to go early.
Yeah, no, I got a 36-hour ordeal tomorrow, so.
All right, gotcha, man.
There you go.
All right.
Last image of Pretty Pretty Princess to inspire you.
God. All right, guys.
Next week, you guys deal with the storm wall.
All right. Good night, bro.
You have fun.
Take care,
Yeah,
guys.
good night, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the moment I heard a cliff, a seaside, a tired
Yeah, I
words.
knew it.
Oh boy, here we go again.
None of these characters have been on the storm wall, so this is going to be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Pretty Pretty Princess is going to start crying or just start laughing because how pretty it is.
So, Riondrake. You're still below, waiting for them to bring you the wyvern. What have you been doing in the meantime?
Cooking food?
Eating? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Okay, so
Made some nice food.
you and the rest in the Durgar and those two frost giants are basically enjoying your food. You're like, and the frost giants they're laughing and pointing at the Valera's vengeance as it basically goes as it continues to move away from you guys, and it looks like it's diagonal now. It's like completely messed up. Something's going on inside of it. You guys saw Krill fall off the ship, cast something, and disappear. And you kind of know that Krill did this somehow.
Did anyone else see a wee lizard? I swear I saw a wee lizard.
Does Krill see that the coast is clear?
Alfred, over in Krill's world, Alfred goes to him. Master Krill, our spies have told us that the coast is not exactly clear, but the ship is no longer attacking. I believe you may return to your friends.
Ah, good. That must mean there's enough
He's
I'm pretty sure we will want the perk up. So we should sell and sell.
Excellent, boys. Get some merchandise, and they start gathering some of their spices, and they open a portal, and the Tyrannosaur leads you guys onto the ice. Riondrake, you see Alfred leading a group of Velociraptor merchants, including Krill, onto the ice and immediately spread out and start selling things to the dwarves. Their dwarves are very quickly are high and drunk.
Oi! Oi! You stop it there. He starts getting up to the lizards. I don't need these dwarves inebriated with your spices. I tried to
away.
Why do you keep calling them spices? I put one on my sandwich and I was high for 17 hours. They're not spices. They're drugs.
They're fine spices. Spices of fine quality.
Some sort of drug. I thought they were just spices. I love spices. I do not like.
What other kind of spices could
why
you
did I see
other than spices?
But yeah, you're there. You're here watching this madness. You can join in.
Oi! Tell you what, my favorite lizard friend. I know you got magic and you can fly and do whatever you did up there. But you can sell to me, mates. But you cannot sell them spices. Unless they are normal spices like these, and he pulls out salt and pepper. Look at this. He puts it on, like he pulls out a sandwich. He puts the spices on the sandwich. There you go. Give it a try.
Inferior spices. I sell high quality spices.
What do you sell?
Oi, B-man.
Yes.
A king is talking. A king. I am a king.
Grok is there. He's like, you want me to kill and eat the bee guy? King Riondrake.
As funny as that would be, no. I'm just trying to mess with the bee guy. I mean, look at him. He's got a bloody bee on his head.
He looks at him.
Unusually large bee. Would you like spices?
Oh yeah, sell them to him. But don't get my men drunk or too inebriated. I need them to be alive and working for this.
Well, the king with the big beard,
escaping from the pirates.
The king with the big beard said you sell things other than spices. I was wondering if you can sell me some stuff so I can make. Well, I kind of wanted to make a beehive over there. You know, it's always good to have bees because they make honey, and the honey we can use for many different things, and it's very actually beneficial. Not to mention, we can also sell it for more stuff.
Luckily, we do not just sell spices. But
you lied to me. You told me that bee doesn't make honey. What the hell? I thought it made. Yeah, you could have made honey this whole time.
No.
You can make a hive so well, so nurturing. They can survive in the glacier. What kind of bees do you have that they can survive in the glacier?
Well, currently he's the only bee with me, but when we have a chance, I can actually go out and find bees, and we could start a beehive.
In the glacier, you can find bees in the glacier.
Well, no, we're gonna have to actually go someplace where I can find bees, but it doesn't mean I can't start making the house.
Okay, lad, let me help you understand.
The bee on Beehat's head basically crawls over Beehat's forehead, looks right at him, and the rest of you hear like a bunch of buzzing, like angry buzzing from it, and Beehat hears, "You wish me to kill this ogre?"
No. I wish to speak to him more. Is my character actually buzzing when he says this, or is...
I'm sure he
Of course he is.
So right, you're talking to the bee.
What you guys hear is bees.
Hold up.
Buzz. Well, he tells the bees like, no.
Okay.
He's like, I want to talk to the dwarf in the hopes that we can start a massive beehive in honor of Our Lady, the Bee Queen.
Okay.
And he's like going like this. He's like putting his arms up.
Arthur says, that is what you call a dwarf. It is huge. It is huge. That is an ogre. And the one next to it is a dragon. I can slay them both if you wish.
Thank you, Arthur. But that is not necessary. I wish to spread the bounties of our queen, the Bee Queen.
Yes, my liege. He salutes you and returns to the top of your head.
Did I just see that bee salute you?
Yes, you saw the bee salute you.
Okay. Lad. Aside from the fact you're talking to the bee, because I like you, lad, and you're gonna make me honey for my kingdom. You're my new beekeeper, I hope you know. You're my beekeeper.
He gives you the biggest...
You're going to make honey for a whole dwarven kingdom now. Congratulations. You're hired. Also, let me help you understand the situation, lad. Take a look at this man. He is my kingdom's merchant. Assuming he doesn't run off.
Uh-oh.
He points at Krill. He's going to be the major leader of commerce.
Shakes Krill's claws.
Krill, and now Drake's like saying that. Krill's gesturing for some of the merchants to go inside the ship, and he's like going inside the ship as well.
All right, so now, Bee Guy, that's your name, right? Mr. Bees? Dr. Bees? Now let me show you something.
The keeper.
All the reptile merchants, by the way, go back into the ship. Okay? Right after Krill signals them to go to the ship.
Riondrake doesn't notice this at all. So Riondrake goes over to Dr. Bees. He grabs him. He's like, okay, so take a look. He pretty much grabs the top of his shoulder, like reaching up. Like he's too small to wrap his arm around him, so he just kind of grabs his shoulder. Look at that right up there. You see that thing?
Yeah.
That's firing cannons at us. We can't leave until that thing goes down. Simple, right?
Yeah, it's simple.
Arthur whispers to Behat, to my liege, I don't like him touching.
And he speaks back to Arthur. It is okay, Arthur. We will make a massive hive with this dwarf's help.
All right. Dr. B. So that's the situation. So once we deal with that situation, then we go off on our merry way back to our kingdom. Oh no, we got to do something in Calandra, I think.
Arthur tenses up. Calandra. That is where we must go. Do you wish for me to kill everyone on board that ship over there? That will get us to Calandra faster, won't it?
Well, yes, actually.
No! Oh no! Arthur, no!
He tells Arthur, one moment, Arthur. Let me speak to the dwarf with the big beard, because his army can help us as well. All must be done in honor of the queen.
All right, sir. But I can kill everyone on board that ship at any time. Just let me know if you want to. If you need my sword. He returns to you. The top of your head and remains quiet.
My goodness. He looks over at Riondrake. So we just need to kill everyone on board, and then we could just head over to Calandra. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that would be ideal. I'd like to believe the world's perfect in that manner, but we don't have a ship working. It's made by shitty little, what was it, goblins? He looks over to...
Grok says, shitty little gnomes. And it doesn't seem...
Oh, that's what they're called.
And I'm not so sure the wizard is bringing them back to life quickly enough to fix the ship. We might have to do it ourselves.
Probably just build a ship from scratch.
You notice that they're starting to cart out these massive freaking catapults. And the catapults are not made from wood. They're made from fucking steel, man. They went in there, pillaged the gnome ship, and they made at least 4 of these huge catapult things. And they're mechanized. Okay? They actually put engines and shit in these things. And they're driving them. So these things are coming out.
Riondrake, whatever the drink he had in his hand, he completely just throws it aside and he walks over with open arms. Oh, look at that. Dwarven engineering. I haven't seen it in such a long time. Oh, praise the gods. Look at that. Look what you done, lads.
Whatever that gecko did to that ship seems to have sent it far away. King Riondrake.
Oh, yeah. We got to reward him. Where is he?
Our boys are interested in whatever's in there. He points at those 2 holes a couple miles away, jutting out of that big plateau.
Oh, I'm interested too. I figure we ought to take a look, but we still got that ship above us.
Fine. He doesn't want a job that's fine.
That ship does seem a wee bit distracted now, doesn't it, me friend?
It does. We'll distract it a little more. In a little bit. They start rolling those things towards the direction of the Valera's vengeance.
Oh, you're a wonderful one, Crook. You're a wonderful one. Now, me and a few boys, we're gonna go there. Riondrake goes over and he grabs Krill's tail before he fucking slips away. Oi, Krill! Let's go. We're gonna get some merchandise from your shop.
All right, that exciting.
Can I go?
Of course you can, laddie. Of course. Now, usually people that go into battle have a thing called armor. I notice you're in your knickers right now.
He pours some ale in one glass. He hands it to Riondrake. Pours ale in another glass. Takes it. Rips off a turkey leg. I thought we were going to the store first, and then we were going to go raid. But if we have to go like destroy everything, let's do that too.
You know what, lad? I like your style.
Arthur says to you, you are a great man, Beat. A great man. I am honored to serve under you. You show restraint, and proper etiquette.
Well, I figure we'll make you some armor later on. Don't you worry. Seems like you don't need much armor. Riondrake grabs he goes over to like a dead gnome, like one random body somewhere. He grabs its arm, rips it off, and hands it to B-Guy. There you go. You got the weapon. Let's go. He gives him the arm of the gnome.
Does the gnome have any armor?
No.
No, it's
the gnome wear armor. It's clothing.
He just ripped the arm off a gnome and gave it to you as a weapon.
B-Hat, you feel yourself belch, and as you belch, the ground, well, not the ground, but the glacier below you shakes a little, and you wonder where that's coming from. But the other ones also noticed that they also felt that shaking. So it wasn't B-Hat burping. The actual iceberg itself you're standing on, the glacier, is starting to shake a little beneath your feet.
Oh no!
I don't like that. That was, yeah, that totally happened. Is there something under us? I mean, is this place?
Oi, you need to calm down, lad.
I will not be eaten by large fish. Krill starts
Don't worry, I got the plan.
So before your plan can be enacted, you guys notice that all the glacier around you starts to smash, just to break apart. Basically, the underneath figures start very, very quickly, just rising out of the ice all around you, and there are hundreds of them. They basically come out like real quickly. 1 second they're there, and the next second there's nothing there. The next second there's somebody in front of you, and they're all armored. And I will show you images of what they look like.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, you see.
Yeah, are these your friends? Please tell me they're your friends. I'm not really feeling like fighting a war on two fronts like Germany.
So you see these all around you, basically knights, skeletal knights, coming out of the ice itself. They each of them pulling out weapons. They glow with a greenish freaking glow in their eyes and out from inside the armor. And one of them walks right up to you guys, opens its mouth, and the glow starts emanating, and a voice comes out of it. And it's a female voice, as some of you have heard before. It is the Duchess, the Grand Duchess of Porthos. And she says, "Citizens of Porthos, the Eternals have come to collect. Any of you who wish to join us, you may join us now. We offer everlasting life and glorious existence in the paradise that is the eternal city of Porthos. Join us."
Duchess, is that you?
Join us. She stutters for a second. Not you, dwarf. Not you or any of the dwarves with you. This message is for the people of Porthos.
Will we be able to sell spices?
I am so sorry I missed the marriage party. I really tried to make it there.
Quick question. B-Hat hasn't met the Duchess yet, has he?
No.
You hear a crack as the glass hits the ground. He drops the turkey leg, grabs the gnome's arm like it's an actual battle mace. They're part of the desiccator.
The skeletal knight's mouth remains open, and you hear her voice again. This is not a request. This is a command. The only way to join us is through death itself, through the gates of Tartarus itself.
That's wonderful you came to say hi.
Our emissaries will deliver you.
Is there any after-marriage party? I really want to... I really feel bad about missing
Hundreds more
the
of these
marriage.
things burst. As Riondrake is talking to it, hundreds more of these things burst out all along the ice. And then right in front of Riondrake, for you, dwarf, I have a particular gift. Your eternity will be greater. It will be longer and it will be more painful. So out of the ice comes this enormous knight, basically riding a huge black undead unicorn. He steps out of the ice. He's like on top. He's on top of like a hill on the ice, and he turns his winged helm over to Riondrake and points this magical, powerful-looking sword right at him, and commands all the freaking the undead around him: kill the dwarves, remove them.
Oh, so that's how it is. Oh, I should have known Remington doesn't have any taste in women.
So
You say that Behat looks at you, he's like, women.
so
Don't you know that male or female, it is the embodiment of decay.
So this insane group that's all standing above this.
Oh my gosh.
Is surrounded by Eternals. So hold on, let me put.
Where are my cannons?
Let me get Krill.
Where did I leave those?
The cannons actually drove away. So to go take on Captain Black Maggot. So these are the three who are here. I will put. Let me get Alfred. He's not too far. I'll add him in next week. For player characters, this is pretty much it. All of us who are here. So this is actually a battlefield. It's actually going on all over the map. This is the group that you guys will
like Banner Saga.
Yeah, this is the group that your characters will be engaging. I'm gonna add Alfred so you can see before next week. So he's part of the fight. He's close by. But that's about it. Oh, and Gruck. I'll add Gruck also. He's a brand new character that was not.
Oh, I think Gruck is with the. He's with the.
Yeah, he sent them away. He sent them away, but he's close to you. He's gonna be right next to you, so I have to add him in before next week. So that's pretty much it for today.
Wow.
So you're surrounded by the Queen's minions. Hold on, let me end the video. Actually, let's do our reward. You guys have fought nothing except for the lion. He did attempt to fight Captain Black Magnet. Okay, so Krill and the lion will get 2 XP for doing almost nothing. So,
yay!
so give Krill and the lion 2 XP. Okay, and then the 3 of you decide which one of you gets 4 XP. Go ahead, you may vote over on the right side.
I'm gonna vote for Pretty Princess.
Can't vote yourself.
All right.
Let's see.
Dr. Bees has been elected. Jonathan, who are you voting for? Dr.
Dr. Bees.
All right, John, you acquire 4 XP for Behat.
Oh, cool.
Behat and his new buddy Arthur.
Be like